In today's video, I'm going to catch up some odds and ends in my Joomla kitchen drawer and not in my drawers, as somebody has already said in chat. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Watch Me Work live stream number 241 here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel, where I show you my favorite extensions, tools, and tips for building and maintaining Joomla sites. I also build Joomla sites, maintain them, migrate them to Joomla 4. If you're looking to hire, update them to 5. If you're looking to hire someone short-term or long-term, or even just to get you out of a spot, send me an email, tim@cybersalt.com. Today's video is brought to you by our channel sponsor, mysites.guru. Head on over to mysites.guru. Get a free site audit for your Joomla site or your WordPress site. And while you're there, check out all the tools and information that will save time and money managing one or multiple Joomla sites. And lots of powerful tools there and big time savers. All right. Yes, hello to everyone in chat. Bjorn, Rudiger, Mary, Ivor, Etza. Ivor, you must be back from your trip. I think you were back in Vietnam, or were you not? If I saw that from your Facebook. And hello, Michael. Michael says cheese, oranges, peanuts, and all manner of other snacks to get you through the video. Yeah, I don't have any snacks today. Actually, was up early. My daughter and her family were here for a week. You remember I showed you the picture of them at the airport last week, and we just took them to the airport this morning. They were just waiting for their flight to take off. So that was a really nice week with them. Ivor's back from Cambodia and Thailand. All right, so hey, the picture today, let me just remove this, is a snake. I took that picture in the backyard, I think a couple of summers ago. We have, that's just a little garden snake. And we actually have some lizards in our backyard now too. It's an invasive species, but they're kind of fun. So maybe I will try to get a lizard picture once they come out of hibernation, because it's still too cold for most of them to be back. But yeah, just cute little snake. You see those blades. It's not a big snake. You can tell from the size of those blades of grass. So, hello, Derek. Good to see you. All right, so so while my daughter and her family were here, we had lots of fun family time. So I did not, I was not working full time, definitely. And I saw a number of things kind of go by on Facebook or just things happening in Joomla. So I thought that I would just catch up on some of those things today. I didn't really have a big topic, and I'm just going to check here. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought here. All right. Just checking an email because I'd asked Phil Taylor a question. Michael says snakes make him shudder. Yeah, I've had some bad experiences with snakes. When I was a kid, I stepped on a snake in my bare feet at our cottage, and I screamed. And people up and down the lake near our cottage came to see what was wrong. That was a pretty good scream. All right, so let's turn our attention to the screen. And so if you've got something in your Joomla kitchen drawer, by the way, I laughed, Mary, when I read that fun topic, wonder what we'll see in Tim's drawers. I chuckled out loud. Chuckled out loud, C-O-L. Chuckled out loud when I read that. So tell what's in your Joomla drawer. Maybe we'll catch up on some things too. Derek's daughter loves snakes. Not the deadly kind, though. No, the deadly kind they really they can wreck your day. I've seen some of those videos of them hunting pythons down in Florida. And, yeah. All right, well, first thing I saw was something today. Our own Serge Billin. I think we can claim him as our own, right? He's in the channel often. He has an article in the Joomla magazine for February. And I was interested to see some of what was in there. He's writing about your Joomla administrator panel, make it yours. So it's a good introduction to what the Joomla administrator panel is. And he says, future articles on the JCM will cover how to do this. So anyway, so congratulations, Serge, on getting an article there in the Joomla magazine. And cool. All right. And then I saw today that Phil Taylor has a new tool. And this relates to the Joomla updates that were released yesterday. So a new version of Joomla 4 out, new version of Joomla 5, but there were also some posts in the there's a post about some vulnerabilities that were not only fixed in 4 and 5, but also existed in Joomla 3. And so there's some new patches available for end-of-life Joomla 3, which is interesting. And I was going to show you a location where you can download it, but then Phil mentioned that he had this new tool, so I thought I would take a quick look at that as well. Here is the, let's see, here's my client, my friend, Sunday Children Focus. I'm way behind on migrating his site and doing some videos. But doing the quick snapshot here on his site, and then over here toggling all the roles. Oh, you can't see me? Did I not switch back from that? Oh my goodness. Well, there's a long commercial, wasn't it? All right, let's go back here. Yeah, Serge Billin. Your Joomla administrator panel. I pasted the link for that. Phil says he's not paying extra for that. Yeah, no, Phil, I think that we should change up our arrangement so that you just pay per second that the logo is on the screen. Yeah, so there you go. Make Joomla administrator your Joomla administrator panel. Make it yours. All right, then here's what I was looking at. Here we are in mysites.guru. And so you guys saw the snake then, right? Yeah, I think you must have seen the snake because I had it on the screen, was showing it. I think so. Did you see the snake? All right. Well, you tell me if you saw the snake or not. We can go back and look at the snake. Oh, you saw a snake. Great. Okay. Yeah, lots of changes on mysites.guru. Lots of things. You all saw the snake. All right. So my friend's site here, Sunday Children Focus. You take a new snapshot and let's just toggle all the rows that are okay. And we see this down here. Let me just close that call off there. We see this tool here, fix all known Joomla 3 end-of-life security issues. And so we can click on learn and see more information about that. And I just checked with Phil this morning because there was another patch from 2023, and I asked him if that is included as well, or a fix in 2023. And it is. So even though Joomla 3 series is officially end of life, the extended something and community have identified and backported a security fix that resolves a security issue with the language any file parsing in Joomla 3. So mysites.guru will patch the site, fixing all the files that are affected. And here are the files that are affected. So it's really super easy to do. We're just going to click back. Typo. Okay, good. Well, that's good. Phil found the typo. He can fix it. So then all you have to do, let's just highlight this, is go to fix all known Joomla 3 end-of-life security issues. And we will just click that. And now it is being fixed. Now, let me just go back to this screen here because I want to show you, well, first of all, if I click here, that is going to take me to all the pages of sites that I manage to update them all. But what I want to do before I click there is fix this so that you cannot see the names of the clients. And I think with this new screen sharing capture thing that we found last week, this is going to work. Let's see here. Yeah, look at that. All right. You know, for the longest time since I got this new big wide screen, I've not been able to do full screen captures, and that's kind of that. But yeah, and I could enable anonymous mode in my account settings, but then yeah, it's easier just for me to do this. Everybody, just imagine that to the left of the screen over here, all right, over here, is all the different clients that I have. In fact, look, I can sneak some of their names on there, right? And now, right now, what I can do is I can just simply go down, and I'm going to install this patch on all of my client sites. That one's being, see now, no, this tool is so new, it won't run on sites that haven't had a new snapshot. So the ones that have a new snapshot that show this information, I can. And later on, I will go in and I'll run new snapshots on all of these and install those. All right, so there's a few here that I can change, and that is very handy dandy. All right, now, yeah, there's a bunch there. All right. So I'll do more later on, but that's great, and that's just letting me update all of those sites, and that makes me super happy to do that. All right, now let's switch screens here. That is also available as a patch from. Let me just select this and make it go in the right spot. Snap from. TL Web Design, they have a patch on their GitHub site where you can download and install that, and that will take care of that. And it fixes the one from 2023 11, so in November. So we only have 5 listed there. But on Phil's tool, there looked like there's a few more than that. Let me just go back to here just before I switch back to the screen here. Oh yeah, that's not what I wanted to do here. Let's go back down to here, snapshot here, and I'm going to learn here, and we go full screen. Yeah, so there's 6 here that he has, and this one is listing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe there's another one there. Anyways, that is available also from let's catch up on my links here. There's the My Sites link, and that's the link to the patch that is on that fellow's GitHub. All right, so yeah, Phil, thanks for that tool. I was excited to see that, and glad to put it in there. My sites is plural. Oh no. That's a typo. Oh my goodness. I know that. It's just my fat fingers typing there. All right, and another one that I saw. So this week I saw that Joomla CK has an add-on for audio in their page builder. My site's Guru says Phil says that one there is mail address outputs is not needed in Joomla 3. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Yeah, so a new audio add-on in Page Builder, which I am interested in checking out. And I thought of something very funny about, some of these things too are probably going to show up in shorter videos on the channel, but I need to kind of research these and look these through and all that. You saw in Maintenance Monday this week, SPF. The next one I need to work on is DKIM, and that's the one that I know least right now, understanding. So I might just take a look at that now in a little while, and then I'll be prepared to make a shorter, smarter video for people that don't like to fall asleep while I'm talking. What was I going to do here? Let's go to basicjoomla.com. I think I have Page Builder on here. And let's go to here. Oh, that can't be the password. Basic Joomla, it's this one here. Login and components. Do have Page Builder. Do I have the latest one? I've not updated my sites either to to the latest Joomla. Oh, so here's Page Builder Pro. So I'm going to update these 3. Yeah, this last week I just have not gone. I've seen that there's updates, but I don't like to do updates if I don't have time to fix anything if something breaks. So let's see. I haven't entered my update access for this. All right. Well, I do have this. I am logged in, and I'm going to download. And nice thing here is, look, this is the page builder for CK for Joomla 5. I really like how Cedric from Joomla CK has been putting in. Oh, that's just, I just downloaded the late. I want the Pro. Has been putting in a lot of the getting his sites, his extensions ready for Joomla 5 to run without the compatibility thing. Oh, I already have that there. So I'm excited about that. Let's go and we'll just install this. And let me give you the link to what I'm looking at here. Okay, so install extensions. Let's grab up here. Okay. Do I have the I don't have the dark mode switch on this site yet. Oh my goodness. Yes, Bjorn, there's a DKIM. Cool. Great. I think I am going to look at that in a little while. Let's go to content and articles, and let's add a new article. Oh, we already have a test article, so let's just use that. Test article is 469 hits. How about that? So let's switch to Page Builder CK. And let's take a look over here for, is it audio? Yeah, audio player. So to add it to the page, we would just drag it here. And then we have these options. And let's edit the item. Now, the thing that made me chuckle was that one of the options for this audio player is autoplay. So, all right, so let me just state from the beginning, I know that we should not set music or audio files to play automatically when a page loads. I know that. Remember, years ago, it would be like, oh, great, when it comes on, it'll play a song. And that was all very exciting and acceptable. But then people that were getting startled by it, or if they're doing some work or surfing the web in the room where their spouse is sleeping, starts blaring music. So do not do that. And Bjorn, that's right, says never. Now, I did have a friend of mine, that just really insisted and wanted to do that. He just wanted it to come on anyways, even though he would not listen to me saying that you shouldn't do it. So when I saw that, I thought, well, at least there's a way to do that if you really want to. So that's one of the settings. But let's just check this out here. Here we have our settings. You've got your styles, your background color, same old thing that you have for many. Okay, there's the background color for that. Yes. Just, you know, where just like all the CK stuff, where the settings are, even to do a transition, the text, where is there any text in there yet? I don't know. Formatting, player. Okay. Oh, the player background. Okay, the orange one up there anyways. The image, so if you want to have an image, background image, let's select the background image. What can we put in the back there? Let's put a picture of this banner here. And that might be trumped by the background color here. Maybe, we will see. And then, well, maybe we'll just take this yellow out here too. We'll see what's going on here. And then the album background. I don't know. Text. Let's just check this out. Artist, background. There must be somewhere where we can enter all of these things. Controls, slide color, cursor, icons, time color. Cool. So you can do some really nice formatting here. Oh, here's a preset. So let's do, why don't we pick this one here? This will erase your data with the new favorites. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. Let's do the preset. Oh, there we go. Nice. All right, that's good. So now we can go up to here and edit the item, and everything's set up. So now when we go to album and background, okay, let's just see where these image. Let's see. There's no audio there yet, so let's just tour around and see. Get a feel for this. Artists, where do we set what the media is? Artists, background, no. I think the text we change here. Yeah, that's the artist there. Font, wait, he's got his font manager there. Yeah, save that and go back, and close back here. Do we apply and that changes? Oh, here we go. Audio player file. Oh, up at the top, audio player edition. So let's select an audio file. I don't have any audio files on here. I probably should have thought ahead of that. Files. Oh, here I can upload a file right here. Let's upload an audio file. Do I have one from my desktop? An MP3 file. Let's go to my, let's go to music. No. Let's go to my documents. I've got them in here somewhere. I should have, sound recordings. Okay. No, I don't have anything in there. I've got something somewhere here. Let's go to MP3. MP3. It's got to be something in here. There we go. Oh, here's a. Lots of them. Be careful that I don't get a copyright claim again today. So, happy birthday. There's no copyright in happy birthday anymore, right? So let's select that. All right, so we're going to upload happy birthday. Yeah, sing something. Yeah, then I have to save it to a file. All right, so happy birthday. And I'm going to save this here. And we'll go preview here. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have a template where this shows. Bad planning on my part. Bad planning. Yeah. I don't have this template set to show any content. This is just a one-page thing. All right, that's okay. I know how to fix that. Let's duplicate this. Excuse me. Duplicate this tab. Let's close this just for now. System, template styles. Let's make Cassiopeia the default template. Nothing is assigned there. Now we can go back into here. Front end test. All right. Where is, invalid created. If you ever see this, it is because you've deleted a user that the article is contributed to. So go into publishing. So you'll see a number here. I should do a video on this. Let me just pop up a thing here. Control V. All right. So if you delete a user that is attributed to creating an article, you get this invalid field created by. So we're just going to say created by Tim. I did delete the person that created that. So now we can save. Now we can go home. Oh my goodness. Data break. Oh my goodness. Web page that a template done may have moved permanently to a new address. How is that possible? How is that possible? What did I break? Save. This is working. Why don't I also make this featured? If I go to basicjoomla.com, HTTP2 protocol error. Wow. Let's just see if it's because I changed the default template here. Oh, I wonder if this is something to do with caching then. Interesting. Was not expecting that. Let's see. Do I have cache cleaner on here? Let's go and validate cache. And try this. No. All right. Well, let's go to components, regular labs, DB replacer. I haven't entered my download key yet. Oh my goodness. All right. So this is for that. I don't have extension manager in here. Oh, man. Well, I'll have to check with whoever I have assigned to keep up on this site. Because I'm not sure that they're doing it. I wonder if Shabazz. I wonder if I've assigned this to Shabazz. All right. Well. I don't. How much do I want to do here? All right. Well, let's go to System, Manage Extensions, Install Extensions, Browse. Let's go to Joomla 4 and 5. Let's go to Regular Labs, Extension Manager version 9. I'm also going to have to go to Regular Labs, and I'm going to have to log in. So let me just switch to this, go download keys, and I'm going to search for basic. I'm going to copy that. All right, and I can get out of there. And now let's just see here. I'm going to go to Components, Regular Labs Extension Manager. I'm going to paste the download key in there. And now it is hidden. And now I can come back. All right, so DB replacer's in there. I want to put in Cache Cleaner. And that's, I think, just what I want in there right now. Install. And now I'm going to go to System and plugins. I'm going to go to Cache Cleaner. There it is there. And what to clean. Why is this the free version? Okay, well, it'll work for now. Add the button clean cache there. To the button text, what to clean. Okay. Yes. Administrator goes save and close. I really did. Interesting that it did not install the Pro version there. All right. Well, we've got clean cache here. Control Shift and R. Now look what I can do with this new screen sharing. Let's just try that in a Tor window. Just bypass the cache in my browser just in case that's the issue. The web page at HTTPS basic Joomla might be temporarily down, or it may have moved. All right. I wonder then, is the issue because there's not a WWW at the beginning of it? Oh my goodness. System, global configuration. I don't debug. I don't think debug's going to show anything here. Oh, there we go. Library source image.php 1020. Oh, maybe this is because it's something that is on the template only. Plugin, that's OCH responsive images. But, interesting. If I go to System, Extensions Manage, OCH. I'm just going to unpublish OCH responsive images to see if that's it. Oh, it is. Now, I think that is because it's trying to do something on with my previous home page. All right. All right, I'll turn that on in a second, unless I don't have the latest version there. But let's see. That's so that, I like the look of this. This is really nice. So if we go back into the article, hello, Imran. Imran's late, even though he's ahead of us by a day. So if we go into this article, edit the item, we have the audio player edition. So here is where you pick the image. Your type, oh, you want the native player? Oh, okay. So you don't need to have that fancy one. Advanced player. Shows that. Autoplay. Here's what you should not use. All right. Do not use autoplay. But if you want it to autoplay, there's what you can do. Let's just see if that really works. Let's violate that rule right now. And we will refresh. Let's go here. We'll refresh this page. Oh, it didn't. I bet you have to. I think you have to give permission for it to autoplay too on the site. So let's see what shields down here. Okay, even there. Oh, it did. Let's see. Control Shift and R. Oh no. Oh, because I hit play here. It's playing in this window. Oh, it's autoplay in the save thing. Well, that'll drive you crazy when you're working on it, eh? Sounds like the band are tired. Yeah, it's a laid back happy birthday. Okay, this is more than I wanted to play here too. There we go. I stopped it. Hopefully that does not get me a copyright strike during the... So what happens, I don't get a strike. What happens is someone says, oh yeah, that's us playing that music and we're going to run ads on your video. So unless I remove that. If there's a long silence during that part of the video, I've chosen to remove that if I get a strike. But all right, so you can loop and play. You have your CSS class options for things. Here's where you can do your thumbnail. All right, so let's pick this one here. Ah, there you go. Stuff at the top. Album. Okay, this is where you put everything in the field. Album, my best song. Happy birthday. Birthday. And then down here go by the Tired Band. All right. And then we get that in there. And then we can have some styles. Background. Shadow. Let's put a blue shadow in here. I don't even know if we'll have a shadow on there. Blur for the background. Player. Anyways, you can play around with all of these things here. Direction, outside, shadow, and then we will hit tab. Yeah, lots and lots of settings, like all of the other things too that we have. So this is for the player here. All right. Now for the image, we can. I don't think that we changed things here. The image, I don't think we would change that there. Wonder if we can let's put a border around the image here. Let's put it 25. And oh, that's doing a change there. Let's pick blue, and let's do 10. Why don't we just save that and see what happens here? Oh, that autoplayed. Oh, this is autoplaying in here. Somehow, I had that still to yes. Don't see any. I did change the title there, but I don't see any of those shadow things that I've been doing here. So let's see here. Player. Player, shadow, outside, image, borders, 10. I'd have to figure this out. Album. No. Artist. No. Controls. Cursor color. Let's go. All right. Let's change the slider color to a green. And the cursor color to a pink. And the icon color to a yellow. Ooh, that's not very nice. Yellow. And the time color to blue. Go okay. Oh, that's changing here. Okay, that's previewing. Oh wow, that's ugly. We refresh. But there you go. I definitely have customized it, and that's a nice feature. You want a player that matches your branding. Oh, back to here. Oh, where am I? Where the heck am I? Okay, into here. And we have your presets, which we selected. Maybe, and we change that. Okay, there we go. We can change the background text. Sorry, the album name. That's the album. And then we can go to, we could change the font if we wanted. Maybe it was already Helvetica. There we go. Yeah. Now we can go down here and go shadow. 10, 10. And give it a yellow shadow. No shadow happening on that there. Lots to play around with there. I do like that though, for being able to just add a player on there. And of course, once you get to the place where you like it, you can now save it. Player one, you can now save this as a widget. And now when I close this, okay, hold on. Oh, saved. Okay, yeah. When I close this, look down here, I now have in my elements player one, and I can drag another player there. It will, let's close this one. Yeah. I can drag a player into there. And it's supposed to be the same. Imran, it would come from the site template settings if you don't have anything in the player. We might be into something that needs a bit of work here. Let's refresh. Get that back. Make a new row. Yes, nothing else happened there. This is a new one, so I think that with some more testing, people will find things. Oh. Maybe I even my player. My player 2. And it's there. Oh, there we go. I wonder what happened with my player 1. Yeah, so what you can do is you would have this saved down here, and then you would just go into here, and then you'd very quickly, you would change the song that's playing, and then you would change the thumbnail for that if it was different, and change the title. Anyways, a neat way to add a video, give it a little bit of styling, and that'd be great too. Or for playing something from a podcast that you're doing or recording that you've done. Another cool tool from CK there. There was a There was something that he rescued that he forked. And I forget. I'm not Mary. Do you remember what it was, or any others of you that use CK stuff? It was. I forget what it was. I don't know if it was a slideshow or a light box or something. Yeah, he's done a few now. He's rescued a few that were abandoned, and I could not. I could not figure out. I could not find a day or remember it. So I'm going to unpublish this test here. Save and close. I'm going to go back to System. I'm going to go to Site Template Styles. I'm going to put back my basic Joomla template there. I'm going to go to System and Plugins, and I'm going to go back and do the OCH responsive images. Turn that on, and this web page is going to start working again. But I wonder if it's this logo file up here that it's looking for. There was an image it couldn't find. Anyways, it's working now. Back to the way that it was. All right. So, yeah, that was kind of, thought, well, I would like to look at that. And now we have, and look, here we have on my site here, the latest live video, the latest video right here, automatically. Let's just go to System, also Global Configuration, System, turn off debug, whoops, turn error reporting back to none. Save and close. Yeah, and let's go to components. Go to keep it backup. I think this gets backed up regularly. Yeah, February 20th. I have a backup, so that's good. While we're here, I'm going to go to System, Joomla update. Update to 5.0.3. That will be one less to do later on. And why don't we, I just for now, I'm going to go to, excuse me, install extensions, browse. I'm going to go in my little toolbox. You know, someone created that light dark switch for Joomla 5. The text, just getting ready to sneeze, get here. Oh my. They made it into a module, and I've been in discussions with them about how they want to distribute it, but I have it here. So let's just go to manage extensions, system. What's a good e-commerce extension for J5 currently? I'll let you guys answer that in chat. Imran, one thing is it depends on how complex you need for selling. I think probably for me, if I was looking at something, doing something, I would do Foca Cart. Hika Shop. Even J2 Store, but I've just had a bear of a time migrating J2 Store sites, so I don't know. So I think Foca Cart. See what other people say. I'm going to go to Administrator Modules, and I'm going to go to Dark Mode Switch. I'm going to enable it. I'm going to set it to status. I'm going to save and close. Okay, Mary says Joomla eShop. Is Foca working in Joomla 4? Excuse me. Now I got my light dark mode here. The other thing I'm going to fix right here while we're here is watch. Remember these articles, look, they have no author. So if I go into featured article test and I try to save this, I'm going to get that error. And so what I need to do is go in and find out who the author name is. The old ID it's looking for is 608. And then I need to change this to another person. And I basically, on a large site, what I do is I go into close. I would do this. I go into Foca. Now here, let's see. Let's go to users, manage users. And if it runs in J4, it will work in J5. You could do a test site, test it in J5. But here's the two user IDs. So 607. So what I would do is this. I'm not going to do this because I'm going to save this for a tutorial. But if I go to components, DB replacer, and I search for in the article content, so created by, all right, all the articles that are created by 608, here they are right here, 608. Here's the articles. I would replace that with 607, I think is what the one was. Replace them everywhere and you won't get that error. But I'm going to do that on basic Joomla. I'm not going to fix this because I I'm going to use this video here to fix it because I don't care if those two addresses are seen. Making the videos, it's a bit of a pain covering up everything so people can't see them. So the less covering up I have to do, the better. But that's what would fix that. All right, so I think that takes care of that pretty much. All right. So let's close out a few things here. Let's close this. I'm just looking through these things on Joomla CK that he recovered. Was it MediaBox CK? It might be that. I think it might be. And then Michael says that Joomshaper have released Easy Store, bit pricey, and you're not sure about J5. I have found very few things that are not ideal in J5. So one of the things that I found is that some extension developers, some really good ones, do not have everything dark mode ready. So I've noticed that a few times. Of course, if you switch that off with the switch, then that's good. Also, I think that there was someone mentioned to me the other day that there was, it might be Joomshaper, that there was the main menu link to go to Joomshaper was funny in some way. I haven't looked at it yet. Other than that, I am of the general opinion that 99% of the discussion about, oh, I'm going to wait until Joomla 5 is ready before I go from 4 to 5, is just cultural anxiety or social, not social anxiety. But I think there is an enjoyment to complain about things. And one of the things that people enjoy complaining about is how Joomla is Yeah, things don't work when they keep going to new versions. I have had no problems moving sites from 4 to 5. There's one, now that I say that in my mind, I kind of thought to myself, um, oh, maybe I shouldn't have gone from 4 to 5 on that. But I can't even remember that. So I've just not had really any problems, except that one that I can't even remember. And I think it was maybe a minor thing. Oh, and actually, it was only on one site because it worked on the other sites, so it might be something. So, yeah. All right. So let's scroll back up here to Bjorn's link to Easy DMARC. And now you sent me a link to the DMARC generator, and it is coming up 404, but that's all right. We're going to go to here. Yeah, and it's, oh, not DMARC, DKIM. That's the one, next one I need. I did the one on DMARC. I did the video on DMARC. I did the video on SPF. And let's see here. Let's go / basic Joomla. Yeah, so I've got SPF. I've got DMARC. I need to do DKIM next. Now, I don't want to give away too many things and bore you guys when the video comes out. But here's a tool. I'm going to do a video on this as well. MX Toolbox has a deliverability tool. And basically what you do is you send an email from your address to ping@tools.mxtoolbox.com. So if I go to here, just let me open up my email program. And I go to compose, and then I just send an email, all right, to that address. Very soon after, I will get an email back, and just waiting to get it back here. Just so you're not staring at me wondering things here, I will put this over. Okay, here we go. You get an email back. I'll show you what it looks like here. Oh, full screen. Yeah, you get an email back. All right, with a full deliverability report, and you click on that, and it will check everything. Now, here's what I have to check, because my cybersalt.com address comes back with the wrong DKIM alignment. This DKIM authenticated, but the wrong DKIM alignment, and that is tricky. And now I don't know if it's because what I've got wrong here, or if I've put something in, but let's just take a look and see what this is. DKIM alignment. I did notice that I think I have more stuff going on in here than I should. Because I don't know. So that's what I need to figure out. DKIM a signature alignment. All right. Well, first of all, let's ask ChatGPT. What is DKIM signature alignment? You write them manually. Oh, from the deliverability, yes. The only thing is that yeah, you can copy that from cPanel, but it's also I'm using Google to manage this email. So DKIM is a digital signature linked to the domain's DNS records. Yeah. Strict alignment requires that domains match exactly. For example, if the DKIM signature is... Okay, DKIM signature alignment comes into play when implementing DMARC policies, which are designed to give email domain owners the ability to protect their domain from unauthorized use. Commonly known as email spoofing. For a DKIM signature to be considered aligned, the domain specified in the DKIM signature must match the domain found in the from header of the email. The alignment can be either strict or relaxed. Alignment is crucial for DMARC to function effectively. Okay, strict requires that the domains match exactly. The DKIM signature domain is sub.example.com. The from email address must be sub. Relaxed alignment allows for the base domains to match. So the thing that confuses me is that in this DKIM record, in the signature here, it says relaxed. Oh, cybersalt.com. Oh, 2023-0601. Google app smt.com. Now here's the thing, you can actually have more than one DKIM. You can only have one SPF record, but you can have more than one DKIM. So the domain is cybersalt.com 2023. All right, so I just do not know. I'm going to put this domain on Google, email on Google. Let's see what these people say here. And then I just need to add it to Google. To send emails from the domain in question, our client used a third-party email service. Their emails were signed with 2 DKIM signatures, as is permitted by spec. The first signature, D value equals header from. Solution, remove the second DKIM signature. Yeah, all right. So this is the other thing. I need to change this here to here. I'm going to go to Cloudflare and I'm going to log in. And I'm going to go into here, and I guess they're going to make me open up my Authenticator app. Where did I put my phone? All right. Yeah, Bjorn, I see that you said I need to add them to Google too. I don't. All Google does is give me zones to add. I think they take care of everything, but maybe because I have multiple things here. So let's just see. We're going to go to Authenticator. And Cloudflare, what's my Cloudflare number here? I'll say it out loud because it doesn't matter. In 30 seconds it won't matter. 471. I'm into Cloudflare. I go to here. I go to cybersalt.com. Right, and I go full screen. Here we are, and I'm going to go to DNS. And now if I go to F3 DKIM, I have 3 DKIM records here. I've got one for okay, so let's look at this. Default. This is the Google one. It says Google domain key. If I edit that, it's got one big key here. And DKIM, KRSA, and that's just that. All right, and let's go look at this one here. And then I noticed that, I don't know, all those are almost the same, aren't they? Those two are the same. What is this third DKIM that I have? Let's see. Google domain key. Mandrill. I recognize Mandrill from somewhere, but I do not remember what it is. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to copy this key here. Whoops. And I'm going to go the text mandrill._domain key. I see. I don't remember what this is. Let's search this. Mandrill. What is Mandrill? Oh, when you first set up Mandrill app, aka MailChimp transactional email to send transactional emails, you may find there's a via Mandrill app warning. Mandrill's a paid MailChimp add-on. Why? I don't really need that, do I? I wonder why. I wonder how I ended up with a Mandrill zone on cybersalt.com, because I don't use Mandrill to send anything. So I don't need that. So I am going to delete that. It's curious that it got in there. I wonder. I did import these zones from my server, so you know sometimes you get junk in there. So for instance, oh, by the way, like here, seed name proposals, Quiet Bison. Look at this zone. Remember Quoters? We looked at that on what's the ones that goes tacos? Where you try out apps. Quoters.io. Anyways, I went to see Quoters.io, I was using it for making quotes for clients. Well, they just disappeared. The other day I accidentally clicked on the link to them because I hadn't used them for a while, and the thing had just shut down. So AppSumo, I bought them. But this is what they had, so that if I went to proposals.cybersalt.com, it would work. Proposals.cybersalt.com. Yeah, but it proposals.cybersalt.com. Proposals, yeah. Anyways, I don't need that zone either. So periodically, because that company's out of business. So that leaves me with these two DKIMs here, which are identical: default.domain key and google.domain key. DKIM. They look to be exactly the same. So I'm going to do this. This is going to be default. I'm writing this down underneath in a notepad thing here. Default dot underscore domain key. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is this: edit, Control A, copy, Control V. And, I don't see just what we're looking at, these other DKIM rules here. I have DKIM RPD. P is this, and then do I have a D up there? I don't know. I might have to look and see. But I've copied this one here, so I'm going to go and delete this. Delete. Which leaves me with one. With one DKIM. This one here. All right, so I'm going to go back here. And the tool that we were testing on here, is it down here? Where did it go? All right, I'm going to send a new email, compose, to ping their test. Whoops. And we're going to go send. Oh, yeah, Born says they should be the same because Google uses, I can't, man, I wish that they would, it uses one. I get the icon select tool here for TubeBuddy or something. And anyways, and one is for the server. Yeah, I was thinking of that. And they are both the same. So I've sent that. Now I just need to move this over again and see if see when that comes in. There it is. And still came through. It's not with the DKIM. So let's see here. Oh, here we go. Here's cybersalt.com, 2023-0601. Here's the issue here. That's the SDID claiming responsibility and the domain used in the from header field. Ah, now we see. So right. And this is the, all right, so Google how to set up DKIM, yeah. Admin, authenticate email, select domain, generate your code. All right, so we do this. All right, maybe I don't have the right zone in there. So and that will get I thought that I did this, but all right. Well, let me just change my screen here then, because I do have hosting. Going to my G Suite. And now we're going to go to, what did this person point to? Google Workspace Gmail. Let me look this over and see if I can show it to you. No, Google Workspace Gmail. All right, this I can show. Set up DKIM, authenticate email. You must update the DNS records for this domain. Yeah, cybersalt.com. All right, here's the text. This is it. This is exactly what I have in there. If I do this, this is exactly what I have in here. And that's what's the it's exactly what I have in here. But you must, and this is where the records are. I don't think that they would be. Oh, now you know what though? I do have, maybe this is it. Because in my zones for mail, oh, normally I don't have mail proxy. Oh, it's, well, I don't want to create a new record because I just have the same information. So that record is there and it's reading it. Let's try this. Here's the DKIM generator. Domain, cybersalt.com. Yeah, selector. think that is google.com, right? We'll just give this a try here. No, so that's not what we want. No, oh, look, it is the same. Look, MIGFMA, MIIB. No, it's different. Okay, because it ends in QAB. QAB. No, and that's not, so that's not what I want. And that's the DKIM that is there. But yeah, this is the just in case, I'm going to go to yes, Michael says, haven't the scammers and spammers brought such joy? I'm going to go into the C panel for this account. And now I'm going to go into the, let's go to email deliverability. Email deliverability. Bjorn was mentioning this earlier about copying this over. Problem exists with DKIM. And okay, and these are subdomains. That's fine. So let's go to manage. DKIM. It suggests I install this record. Now I don't have this DKIM. I'm just, this is the exact one that I have on Cloudflare, but I wonder if DKIM is looking to my C panel for this. Default domain key cybersalt.com. If I install this, if you send email from another server, you must use this server's DKIM key on the remote server. All right, well, let's try that. I'm going to put that in there. All right, so it's going to do email deliverability check. Let's refresh. Now we get a different thing. The properly configured DKIM key, the record must use this server's DKIM key. This system does not control DNS for that. You can install suggested locally. However, the server's install it, you will not be fit. All right, so I think I need to change this to on the zone here, because remember the one I removed was only default.domain key, whereas this one here, if I add a text record, text, and okay, because as you can see, this is longer. Instead of being just default.domain key, oh, I wonder if, maybe, I don't know. So now I will paste the content from here. Right. Putting this into Cloudflare. This is the record here. It gets cropped. Oh, does it get cropped on here, do you think? Let's see. Oh yeah, it does. And that's exactly what was down here. All right, well, this key is different down here. I wonder if this is the Google domain key that's the issue. Well, I don't know. I do not know. I'm going to go back down to here, and I'm going to compose the mail. All right, so we've put back in the same thing. That's not going to change anything. So why don't I remove... I mean, the Google thing says to put it in there. Too many tabs. Although, you know what? This key here, Google domain key. B/R. This is not the same thing that Google has me putting in. That's different here. This is a different record here. And I don't know how, anyways. All right, let's go this. Let's put this record in, save. Now I can go back to here and authenticate. And it liked that one. Huh. Well, how did that get changed? Or has it never been right? I don't know. I don't know. Well, that means that that's just this fiddly stuff. Ivor says the one you made for the server you had at... In a sec. I have to type bump because I can't read because it... You made for the server you had at the end. Yeah, like you can have multiple ones. Let's see here. All right. I'm going to go here. Test again. We'll send. Ivor says semicolon. The one you made for the server you had a semicolon at the end. Yeah. Well, yeah, those are making different ones, and I've got those. So what they say here is that you can install. So I can. All right. So here's what I think I understand. Google is handling my mail, so I have to put their DKIM into the zone record that's managing it. I get that. Okay. But if I want to send mail through the actual mail server, mail.cybersalt.com, I would do it through this server, but I have to also have this key here because that's the key that I would put. And I think that's why you can have multiple DKIMs for each way things are sending. Each system that you send out through, whether it's sending mail through, whether it's Google or whether it is your hosting server, as we saw there, Mandrill, if you were using whatever that service was. So if we go back to this email here, and I just go to here, and we go to inbox, and I just have to wait for that to come in. Okay, I'm waiting. It's taking a little bit. It's taking a while. I think this is going to work, though. Unless it's so broken that it's not sending mail out now. I don't think I broke anything. I'll send a test mail to my other email account here just to make sure it's going out. Okay, I think I've got that figured out though. Oh, here we go. There we go. Here's the latest report, and the DKIM alignment is correct. Interesting. So the public record is this, and this is the signature. This is Google here. All right. So that's it. I had the wrong MX. I had the wrong DKIM signature. All right. So this is the signature. So let's see. What is S here? No, and here's the headers. Okay. S. Relax, relax. Wow, that maybe helps more of my mail get delivered. This is such a great tool for testing. Now, so that there I sent an excuse me. There I sent an email through Google. Now let's go into cPanel and let's hello, and I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but can we expect a video about important security steps for Joomla 5? Yeah, I suppose I think the I could go through some of the things. I know that what I do is when I have a Joomla 5 site, I go through it with my sites.guru, and then I go through the best practices and change quite a few things there. So yeah, I think that eventually over time I probably will show those tips. I know that if Phil is still watching, wants me to do some more videos, and I'm behind on one just on the shortcuts, but I should do some quick videos for those as well, for other security things. But will I have a long video about that? I don't have one planned, but it's a good idea. It's a good idea for some short videos. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. Watch. So I have a DKIM set up for when mail comes from Google, and now I've added the one that was suggested for this server. So now I'm going to send an email to that test address through the server, not through Google. And to do that, I'm going to go to email accounts, and let's just use this message here. I'm going to create one. I'm going to create I'm going to create one DKIM test. All right. And I'm going to set a password. Bitwarden, generate a password down below here. I'm going to paste. And I'm going to create that. Now, there's one thing, though, that's not going to work is because my MX or my mail server is Google. When I send out from my server, the reply is going to be handled through Google. And it'll show up in my Gmail. It will not show up here. But that's all right. So watch. I'm going to go to check email. And I'm going to log in through Roundcube. And I'm going to compose a mail. And it's from dkimtest@cybersalt.com. And I'm going to go ping at tools.mx here, test. Ping me back a test. I'm going to send. All right. Now, next, I will be I have to wait for that email to come in. So we'll go to here. We're going to go to here. And it's already in. And now I'll switch back here. All right, so we have this full report here. And it passed. Now look, the email that I sent is down here. Ping me back a test. It came from this. It came from my server. It didn't come through Google. I sent it out through mail.cybersalthosting.com. But the DKIM that I added there is the proper one for when mail comes from that server. So there. All right. So DKIM. You need to have a DKIM record for every server or service that is going to send out mail from with a reply to address of your domain. Okay, I think I've got it. Which is good news, because here's the authenticated sender, green.cybersalthosting.com, DKIM test. Yeah, here we go, DKIM test. But that was all green and all approved because I've got DMARC. Yeah. But the DMARC is just saying what to do if something down here doesn't pass or doesn't SPF or DKIM. and I've got that set up properly. So my mail has been not being set up properly for a long time, which explains why maybe some people don't get my invoices. I've had some new clients that it's sketchy whether or not they get my invoices through the system. But yeah, all right. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for helping me talk through that. Yeah, yeah. So if, all right, excellent. Well, I'm happy. I'm just letting that is just percolating and settling into my brain. That will be a good that will be a good third video for Maintenance Monday on that series. So the DKIM authenticated and DKIM alignment really speak. The alignment is it coming from a server that is it coming from a server that is that has a DKIM signature for it? Now, I just noticed down here, green.cybersalthosting.com is on a blacklist. Interesting. And if I click that, it's on the CYMRU Boggins IPv6. Let's see the detail. Let's look that up. The CYMRU Boggins IPv6 blacklist is a DNA blacklist based on IP address ranges. Boggins are legitimate IP addresses that have not yet been allocated or delegated by the Internet Assigned Numbers Authority or a delegated regional Internet registry. The Boggins blacklist includes traditional IPv4 Boggin prefixes from there, as well as prefixes being under removal from the Boggins list will happen when the currently not in use IPv4 or IPv6 address space becomes allocated by ANA and is assigned to an RIR, which in turn will allocate that IP space to an ISP or end user. If an IP address represented by a given query is the Boggin, the response will be an RR of da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'll have to ask Liquid Web about that, because where was I viewing that? That was on this page here. I will ask them about that. IP version 6. I don't even know what mine is on my server. I know what the ones are for 4, but we'll have to see. I'll ask them about that. All right. Well, everybody, that's helpful for me to figure out. And we looked at a few things. Let's bring back the snake. I think we'll wrap it up there. We're slowly getting our email all set up and working right, and figuring out how this stuff works. So that is great. Yeah, I'm just kind of talking to myself in my head and lots of things rambling through and that. So, plus I probably should throw some food in there too, since eating early. Thanks, Bjorn. Yes, Imran. Goodbye tomorrow. Hello from yesterday. Yeah, so we'll wrap that up. So everybody say bye to the snake. There we go. I don't know whether that snake is still around the backyard or not, but Mary, you have a great week as well. All right, everybody. That wraps it up for today. As usual, thank you for your support of this channel. Let me put on my other glasses here. Thank you for the support of this channel, for hanging out with me, helping me sort things out, for your suggestions and ideas, and even just the questions and things you raised kind of jog me along, getting to the place where we need to go and figuring things out. So that is very helpful. So we'll wrap it up there. As usual, I hope that wherever this finds you, be it morning, afternoon, evening, or tomorrow, that you are well. Until the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless.